I'm trying to work it out. But somebody who is going to work it out for us with her idea on Fearless Ideas is Yvonne Jih. Yvonne Jih is a senior electrical engineering major and engineering leadership development minor, graduating this month from right here at University of Maryland, College Park. Upon graduation, she plans to work as an engineering professional on the international level. She's already studied abroad in Taiwan, at the United Arab Emirates, and at Qatar. And she plans to continue to travel the world and learn the world one culture and culinary dish at a time. Yvonne detests pants. She quotes SpongeBob SquarePants more than the average 10-year-old, and she wears her heart on her sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, Yvonne Jih.
Let me paint you a picture that's probably familiar to a lot of us. Enter freshman year, walking through those questionably smelling dorm hallways with a sense of excitement and nervousness. Now, a lot of us take this new opportunity to reinvent ourselves. I know I did. But in this nervous state, a lot of us get the wrong idea. It's not about creating a new you. It's about becoming more of you and acknowledging the good stuff, but also being okay with accepting the things that may embarrass you a little bit, the "I hope no one judges me" stuff. So something a few lucky or unlucky individuals know about me is that I cannot carry a tune. I'm talking like 5 years out of tune piano, and I'm not being modest, just ask my roommate. The funny part is, as a 5th grader, my dream job was to be a pop star. I wrote in all my biographies and every single letter to my future self that I was going to be a pop star. So you can imagine my defeat when the first person told me, "I don't think you're hitting any of the notes." Because of this realization, I never sang outside the comfort zone of my safe box that was my shower at home, because I was afraid I was going to get judged. I mean, I wasn't very good. No one wants to listen to someone who's not very good. So I entered college, and college actually wore down my insecurities to a point where I caught myself just belting out tunes with my dorm room door wide open. I'd have an "oh crap" moment when I realized that my voice was going beyond my pillows and spilling into the hallway. But then I'd have an "oh well" moment and continue on with my performance. So I never figured out if anyone ever actually heard me, but anyone listening today will know that that noise in your sophomore year dorm hallway was not a struggling sea otter. Now, I know that I'll never try out for The Voice, and do not worry, I'm not going to sing for you guys tonight. But I do know that if there's a karaoke night or I have a stressful day, I want to sing Let It Go from Frozen, I'm going to sing Let It Go from Frozen, and it's going to be fabulous in its own way. So this seemingly trivial development in the way I view my singing has helped me develop relationships, learn, and love myself. Like I said, I entered college with the intention or desire to be that cool kid. Very just all around like likable. Now, I look back and I think of all the times that I've locked myself in my room or just kind of distracted or taken myself away from the group because of not achieving that perfection. And I wonder, how many moments did I miss because I was drowning myself in self-pity? I learned that I don't always have to have everything together in order to be successful, and that taking a step back and laughing at the insecurities that make me an individual is actually really freeing. And now I'll let you in on another secret. I definitely wouldn't be up here today if I had gotten hung up on my flaws. Because if we let our flaws take away our energy, we take our time to hide our flaws, we don't get the time to show our talents and to make our talent shine. Sorry. because we're too focused on that burning, embarrassing feeling, because that's overpowering. And we want to close ourselves off rather than move on. I'm not a psychology major, nor do I have statistics about how much more successful you could be if you embrace this ideal, but I've been there. I'm just developing my identity just like most of you, and I'm just getting comfortable with my insecurities. Now, having this lighthearted attitude towards your flaws will disassociate it from embarrassment. You'll be able to take strides forward in building something that's actually important to you if you're able to look past what's embarrassing you. So, what does this have to do with the theme today, fearless ideas? Well, I don't think you can have a fearless future if you're afraid of yourself. If you're afraid of slipping up and showing someone your imperfections, you can't take on the challenges and relationships that are lying right in front of you. So, I want to call in a change in the way we define ourselves. We need to stop defining ourselves only as who we want to be seen as. Get to know the person behind that perfectly constructed social media profile and begin to get to know yourself. It's a small step, it's a first step, but it can plant that seed in your mind that being yourself is okay. Now, excuse my cheesy metaphor, but this seed can grow and will grow into a foundation where you can build upon on top with your talents, with things that interest you, with your passions. So now I'm going to try something a little different. I'm a big fan of interactive audience participation. So if you guys could do me a big one and turn to the person next to you, or if you're not sitting next to anyone, think to yourself, what makes you an individual? Think of something that you can claim has caused a few embarrassed red cheeks or awkward laughter. And feel free to take your time with it. Okay, if we could settle down. Okay, so thank you so much for doing that for me and bearing with me. I hope that emphasizes the point that you're the one who gets to make this decision, that you're the one who gets to look back and decide, yeah, like, I think I've grown a lot. And you're the one who's going to answer to yourself. So everyone's going through this be yourself phase. We're told that all the time, like, hey, just be yourself. But what does that mean? Like, it's so complicated. There's so much pressure from media, from peers, that we kind of have to be perfect in order to be liked. So I don't believe that be yourself is possible without embracing your flaws. And so taking this first step can really, really open doors into who you can become and how you see yourself. And since everybody is going through this be yourself phase, we need to respect that in ourselves and in others. You see it in your friends, in your siblings, in your parents even. And so with that, being strong isn't about being perfect. It's not having everything together all the time. It's about being able to look beyond this ogre of a flaw, being able to dress it up as a joke, and being to live and living with it. Thank you.